Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cafe d'Arcadia. My name is Persephone, and today, as you can see, we are working with Legos. So, that's why we're using the real world camera, guys. How are you doing? I didn't mean to switch the end screen. I don't have this scene labeled very well yet. But I have been working on some stuff today that I think you guys might like. I'm updating. I'm going to be updating the chatting screen. I'm going to be updating the gaming screen next, but I want to update the chatting screen first. Because I have some new filters and everything that I really want to use, but I need to set everything up accordingly for it. Otherwise, it doesn't work. But I have a question for you all. How many of you remember the old shorts that Pixar used to do before they joined up with Disney? I'm talking the Little Toy Soldier, I'm talking the Snowman and the Snow Globe, all of those. How many of you guys remember those? Well, there's one short from that series that has been in every single Pixar introduction ever since. Have you ever met Luxo? We're building Luxo in the ball today. Alright, I'm trying to make sure I open this box gently because one, it is a very special box. Doug, every time, right? Hi, DJ. Yep. It's the Pixar lamp today, hon. So, okay, these are big packages compared to the other one. 2, 3, 1, 4. Instruction booklet, because we're gonna need that. Did I just lose a whole bunch of light? Kinda, maybe. And it already comes with his lampshade ready to go in 2 pieces. Alrighty. So, yep, we're doing some Legos. Thank you. I got one of my favorite cups going on. My Purgatory cup. The anguished, prolonged period spent waiting for a fresh pot of coffee to be ready. But yeah, no. So this is going to be a little bit of a bigger build. We're gonna start with 1. We're gonna work with 2 and 3 and 4. You know, all that good stuff. But from what I remember, this build has a lot of little hidden Disney-isms in them. So, but this one also, like the last build we did with the Game Boy, also comes with the history. You need the designer who built the original build. You know, all of that shows off some of the stuff, including the little stills for it and everything, which is so cute. It shows the original clip up here. But yeah, no, it shows off. It has the history of it too. Yeah. First produced in Pixar in the now legendary 1986 animated short movie, the Luxo Jr. character bounced his way into hearts and imaginations of audience in the movie industry and beyond. Unlike any animated object seen before, he had displayed charm and emotion with his expressive movements and mischievous curiosity. Little did he or his creators know, he would not only spark but also define a new era in movie storytelling and computer-generated imagery. He remains the endearing symbol of the optimism, determination, and creative innovation that characterizes the pioneering Pixar spirit. So yeah, it has everything going on. So yeah. So yeah, it you can pose him on the ball. That's so cute. And if you look inside the ball, you'll find small references to some of the most beloved Pixar characters. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show you when I'm building it. I see it looks like there's Monsters Inc. and there's Buzz and Woody on the side for the colors. So, alrighty, tool. Did my box not come with the tool? Huh. Well, we're starting with the ball, it looks like. I mean, you could already see the blue and yellow on the ball. What about, by the way, do you guys have any of your own, like, old movies, old Pixar movies, Disney movies, animated movies that you guys really love? They're not limited to being 3D or 2D, but, you know, before 2005, because that's kind of like, I feel when, like, animation lost a lot of its charm. And I do mean animation in, like, big AAA animation, not really like indie animation. Okay, so I gotta find one of these little black squares, find a really dark blue two-piecer right here. Put that aside. And then I need two of these yellow ones. If there was one I enjoyed, it might have been Monsters Inc. That's fair. Kind of this fleshy color here. And then little brown top here. Wait, are we building? Wait a second. Can you tell the character based on the color? Oh, wait a second. There's okay. Little black one stud, a 2 green, a white, and the purpley one. So white, green. You'd find another one. We don't have Newt at the moment, DJ. I don't have all the memes set up on the screen. Guess who? I'm pretty sure y'all can guess who from just the colors. You are a toy! I do not see how that is relevant to this conversation. Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, 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 howdy. Alright. We got Buzz and Woody. I think you're gonna let some of the trigger fire ones back. No, no, it's fine, hun. I don't have them set up on the screen as part of the problem. Right? So, another black base. We need to find another purple to start with. Oh, I know which one this one is now. Whoops. Yep, so purple. Light blue. Purple. Another light blue. And then a little blue stud on top. We got this going on. And then we need that neon green. The white. And another neon green. And then 3 black of these single studs. Now, I wonder if you can tell me who these characters are. Come on, focus. Focus. Oh my God. Yep, Mike and Sully Tiger. Put that thing back where it came from. Also, help me. It's, it's for a musical. Oh God, I'm gonna be quoting all sorts of Pixar movies tonight, aren't I? So now oh wait, hold on. In the instruction booklet, there's actually little extra things being told. Right up here it's saying, like, this miniature duo is inspired by Woody and Buzz from the Toy Story. And then this one, it goes, recognize these micro characters? Mike Wazowski and his friend revolutionized Monsters Inc. in 2001. Like, they actually are talking about the history of these characters. I'm so happy that they actually added this in. All right, so it wants me to put Buzz and Woody like this, and then it wants me to put Mike and Sully like this. Okay, so we now have that piece there. Okay, we now need another square base plate. We need a gray 2 piece here, and 2 of these kind of darker gray ones. Okay. Next to them. So right there. And then I need a white, another fleshy color, and I need to top that gray one down there with brown. And then a single white stud. God, I feel like I should recognize who this is. And that goes on top of the gray here. It has to be a Pixar movie of some sort. Wait a second. Is this linguine? This has to be linguine. Because that gray is the color of a rat. This is Ratatouille. Yeah, this is Linguini and Remy. No, the book even literally just said as soon as I turned the page, this is Linguini and Remy. Anybody can cook. I don't care. I just want to eat good food. Okay. So we got that one down. Now I need to find one more black square. Okay. Okay. We got kind of a dusty gray here. Or dusty brown. Okay. Two individual brown little studs like this. But yeah, no. And I mean, it doesn't have to be like just like 3D animated movies or Pixar, by the way. I mean, I saw Tiger Said Monsters Inc., but you know, it's not limited to just those, right? I don't like it. I don't swallow. Well, spitters are quitters, buddy. You can't be a food critic if you're a quitter. Okay, now I'm starting to have to find colors amongst the yellow. Oh, imagine if that actually happened in the movie. Ratatouille abridged. Oh, I know exactly who I'm building now. I know who exactly I'm building now. Can you guys tell from the colors? If it will focus? He just needs a proper little hat. It is the one movie that we all can hear the opening theme and want to cry over. You don't recognize Russell and Carl from Up. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, do-do-do-do-do-do. Did I do this wrong? Hold on. Yeah, I did it slightly wrong, but that's fine. I can correct it. So we got our little wheel of colors with everybody. Woody and Buzz, Carl and Russell, Remy and Linguini, Mike and Sully. Okay, so now it looks like we're going to start building the ball structure. I need this and the gray plate here. And the other half to make this octagon piece. And then I need these little one studs to kind of ring around the gray piece. Hi, Metsu. I want a second them. I don't think we should have a second. I mean, I would love for the storyteller, like the writers, to tell another story in that same style, but maybe not another Up, not another Carl, maybe with another Russell movie. Let Carl rest. You know? Wait a second, are we putting more micro characters up here? White. Black. With an orange cap. You're hoping for an Up movie, but it's the POV of Kevin after the events? Yeah, that's fair. Red with a black cap. Oops. Yeah, Kevin and Doug had shorts. Another red one across from that black one, the one with the black cap, but it has this tan cap. And then it's a white, blue, white. White. Blue. And then the white cap. Well, I put it on the schedule, hon. Yes, I did. Did you not? It literally says it on our schedule. Legos and Art today. Oh. I love you. These two in. And then put the little struts here. Considering the color combinations here, I don't think I recognize these ones off rip. I know there's supposed to be references, but I'm not sure to who in this one. It doesn't actually say in this one. Okay, so now it wants me to take a bunch of these and attach them to these yellow two studs. Russell, though, was strictly movie and imagining a second movie where we see Russell living in Carl's house, having reminiscence of his journey with Carl with a rerun of his own adventure in a different way with another kid. Interesting. Put the faceplates on. Imagine the kid was a girl who looked like Ellie. See, I would love to see that. But actually, cynical, I'll do you one better. Only if you believe in one other thing that I want to talk about. Have you ever heard of the interconnected Pixar theory? Okay, so imagine it's a little bit older Russell. He has the house, you know, he has the house, but he goes back to town every so often to be, you know, be a scoutmaster. And a new girl shows up a new girl shows up into the scout group, and she has short black hair and a set of pigtails, and her nickname is Boo. And have Russell go on an adventure to go find the abominable snowman. Welcome to the Himalayas. I mean, Monsters Inc. is already connected to Bug's Life. Because you know how Randall goes through the one trailer's door and gets beaten with a shovel? As well as Toy Story and Bugs Life. Yep. There's so many little references in all of those movies. I would love for them to play more into the interconnected Pixar theory a little bit more, but like I don't know, right? Actually, I think I just figured out what the references here are supposed to be. Yeah, I just figured out the references here. Okay. So all of this side is literally the Incredibles. It's what, but it's not the main Incredibles. Frozone, Jack Jack, Syndrome, and the Omnidroid. Huh? Oh, okay, that's fine. I was just figuring out which of this reference was, which was Frozone, Jack Jack, Syndrome, and the Omnidroid from The Incredibles. Sorry.
I was thinking this was opinion.
Oh god, wrong company.
I know. I realized that as soon as I said it.
Okay, these need to be pointed down. Yeah. But I'm so happy, like this stuff this is just full of little references like that. I love you so much, honey.
No, I will buy you stuff like this because I love you and I love seeing you make these things because it makes you happy. And if I had money, I would say every week here's a $200 budget.
I would say 2
Especially
weeks.
if we had the space.
You realize I would go to Barnes and Noble right now and go buy the Deku Tree set that's sitting there on the shelf.
No, I would say we'd go to the Lego store.
Okay, see that's different.
We would go to the Lego store. Here's your budget.
Mm-hmm.
Pick what you want, which is effectively what we did with this.
Yeah, I know, right? And then there's this little red.
Isn't it Bon Voyage, not Bomb Voyage?
No. The saying is Bon Voyage.
Okay.
The villain one of the villains in The Incredibles is named Bomb Voyage. He's a mine that deploys bombs.
Okay.
These aren't pies. They're made in a bomb factory. They're bombs. Okay. So now this just goes on top like that. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Anyways. Alright, time to make the other side. So just kind of got to rinse and repeat, except we got to figure out who is on this side. And considering the amount of red in here, I think we're building the Incredibles. Yeah, we're building the Incredibles. So they're all in this scarlet, this very specific shade of red. It's not even like normal Lego red. It's literally Incredibles red. It's not normal Lego red. With two of them specifically being taller, the other two all being capped. Although I'm a little sad that Dash isn't capped in like blonde, but they're all capped in black. I'm just gonna peek ahead a little bit in this because it looks like we're gonna have extra parts. And since we're gonna have extra parts, I'm just gonna override the instructions a little bit. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's just the red and the black on their suits effectively, but because Helen has orange hair, and the only reason I'm doing this is because I have the extra parts. Don't mind me. Helen has orange hair. And Dash has very clearly the blonde hair. Right? We'll just do that. It'd be a little cheeky about it. And then we got to build those walls again. Actually, hold on. We have this pink one, right? This pink one would be better for Bob. Right? Because Bob's balding, he's losing his hair. Right? And because we have an extra of this bright yellow one, we can make that for Dash's hair. I mean, he's working in finance. He's you know, he's not exactly a spring chicken, right? He's stressed out because, you know, it's the 1960s, the Great Depression happened, heroes are being hunted. I don't blame him for losing some hair. But hey, he still got it. We got all but Mirage from the classic movie? Yeah. And Edna, yeah. But I mean, don't get me wrong, as much as I love Edna, I love Edna as much as anybody can love Edna. But in the same vein, she's not as important to the story as everybody else. Now, do I agree that she is absolutely influential in the whole situation? Yes. but I'm also not afraid to say that comparatively to everybody else represented, she doesn't have as big a role in the movie. I will also say she does not have nearly she's memorable because she's got a strong, she's not even that, it's she represents such an iconic archetype of character that's you never think about in a superhero movie. You literally never think about it in a superhero movie. And then if you want me to make this cruel for everybody, right? Think about the amount of guilt she feels. Think about how crushing it is that one of her suits got a hero killed. Think about how much she bears that as her own failure instead of a simple failure of physics or a simple failure of, yeah. Of course she'd obsessed over no keeps. Of course she'd obsess over making sure that if there's a baby going to wear one of its suits, it's basically indestructible. Of course she's gonna obsess over little details like that. Because if she doesn't, who got the hero killed? Their actions or her? She's actually broke that rule because she has a weakness. It was a weakness syndrome. But Syndrome suit wasn't built by her. That's the funny part. Everyone tries to say that. But no, that's not her. That's not one of her suits. As much as everybody tries to point out that Syndrome's outfit is on comparable level to Edna's outfits, it must be one of Edna's. Syndrome's outfit was made by himself. He's a super genius. He made the fucking Omni Droid, for God's sake. This motherfucker looked at the no keep room, said, nah, I'd win, and then got sucked into an engine. Like, brother did it to himself. Thank you, Bobo. Foreshadowing is a narrative tool in a writer's repertoire to tell about a scene in advance without saying anything too direct. Now, if I really wanted to be spiteful to everybody, right? I could just set the last stripe like this to piss everyone off. I really could, but I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean. Not even to you guys, but not even to myself. All right. And no, that's fine, Cynical. A lot of people would, you think this person who makes the super suits would also make super suits for people who want to be supers and then don't become supers. It's a logical leap, right? It's a genuinely logical leap of, like, she makes the best suits. Does she have an ethical compass enough to make a suit for a villain? We don't know. But it's implied with how she treats Jack Jack's suit specifically that it's like, okay, yeah, no, she definitely has a moral ground at that point. So she would not have built Syndrome suit. Okay. But no, that's one of the reasons why I like subscribing to theories about stuff rather than saying this is the fact, unless it's it's kind of proven, All right, we're going to bag number 2. I can tell just from the colors on the sheet here on the book here. I know what we're starting on. No, she didn't play Super Babysitter. She played Super Aunt. The Super Babysitter had to be absolutely investigated afterwards. Remember the short? Exactly. That poor girl. I'm gonna say that. Just at the end of all of that, she was so tired. She was so tired. All right. Red square. Light blue. We need 2 2x3s of green and red. And then we need those again for blue here and here. And then we need the long ones, yellow here and yellow here. And then tuck these little yellow pieces on the side. Baby was on fire and shot fucking laser sights. Right. So, can you guys see what happened here? Because I can tell you what happened here. They're putting this on the bottom. This is supposed to be the deflated ball. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not declaring a wizard wolf. 4. And then these need to be set on the outside of these. Funny how Lego plays better homage than company. Well, I mean, you don't have to remember. Lego has the ability to sneak in all these little references very, very easily. Whereas you have to remember, every time they make a new movie, if they make any other references, the references has to match up to the movie style. So they can't really do that many homages unless it's made in kind of like the same engine. kind of like how Monsters Inc. Kind of was one of the last major movies in that style. Before they had to be redone for Monsters University, and all those references were kind of in that same warehouse, you know? Okay, so I need to put two of these together like this. And put a long piece, a 4-piece right here. And put those here. Okay. So like, and the thing is, like, Lego can play with color that's not going to be super visible all the time. So like, I can't really blame them for, you know, being able to do this better than like the company itself. Like, in a comparable sense, like, do you think Magic does a decent job of making its references for the franchises it borrows from? I don't think so. Not all the time. Although sometimes they do really, really well with it. You know? Like, specifically with Sauron. And I don't mean Lord of the Rings Sauron, I mean Spider-Man Sauron, where it's like he gets the choice of curing cancer or turning people into dinosaurs. You know, it fits, right? I feel like I am missing pieces already, and I know I'm not. Ah, yes, the Psycho. In his defense, turning dinosaurs into dinosaurs is cooler. No, I'm not fighting that. I'm just saying they kept the meme alive. Same thing like they did in the Warhammer one, where they made Magnus the Red a red-blue legendary creature because of my favorite of the Warhammer animations, where it's like, oh wow, a massive play, undoneness by a single card, only in a children. You know what? I am not allowed to talk. I play red-blue. Like, I think it's so funny to me. You know? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna need those, but I also need the specific weird roundy corner pieces. These ones. Text-to-speech taken away from us too soon. Oh, and I approached the end of the metaphor, so I reason wanted slash boost. I mean, I think I already had slash boost, right? But like, I mean, that's a good thing. Oh. But yeah, no, Monday, I'm gonna get back to playing Metaphor, and we're gonna get back on everything. But next Friday, reminder, not this Friday, next Friday, we're playing Community Repo. I want you guys to be there as much as possible, even though I'm going to have people, you know, alongside me that many of us know very well. I'm missing one more of these. There it is. Well, it's going to be going on for a few hours. It's not going to be like some short little jaunt. You know? Wait a second. Yeah, so there's the ball. That's what I thought. What's the red and green for? The red and green feels like it has to be something important. I'm stuck on this one. Hold on. I feel like there has to be something here with this just right now, right? Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out because they don't have a rust-colored. They don't have a rust-colored brick. It's Lightning McQueen and Mater. Oh, okay. I see what they've done. I'm like, something has to be here. This feels oddly specific. All right, let's see if I can find the next pieces. Fucking damn, they did put like a copper brick for right. Okay. Hold on. We're starting to make more micro characters. There has to be... Was it orange? Oh, it's a translucent orange piece. Hold on. Hi, Cubine. How's it going? Oh. Okay, I think, okay. Oh, they're okay. Okay, I see what they're trying to do now. These are not supposed to be. These aren't supposed to be lightning and Mater. These are supposed to be lightning and Mater. The little brown brick with the light on top and the little D Kachow brick. And then these are supposed to be Flick and Ada from Bug's Life because they're on top of little flowers. They'll never. Oh, they let you re up. Hell yeah, Cubine. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swim. We got Marlin and Dory. Okay, so who are these two now? It's a taller one and a shorter one.
Oh my god.
Oh, those are. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the screen brick to try to give you guys a little bit closer look. But if you see these two blue capped ones, one that has like the white and one that's yellow with the green flower there, that reads like it's supposed to be joy and sadness from Inside Out. Let's see. Blue, red with a black cap. And then flowers. Flowers in the corners? Why would you put... Why would you have red flowers as part of the kit like that? Wait, is that supposed to be Miguel from Coco? Right there with the orange flowers? Because those are supposed to be marigolds, right? You know, Dia de los Muertos? Okay. So then this big red brick would have... I don't know what the green brick then is. I feel like this red brick, and then it has to be like the giant panda from Turning Red. Who'd the green brick be then? I'm sorry, I love finding out all these little references because it's so cool. But how are you doing, QB, now that we're through ads? Okay. Considering I saw the good news before we went into ads, and that makes me excited to hear. Okay, now we're building arches. Okay. I need to put another one on the bases here. And then I need to put these little weird L shapes out like this. Oh no, they're supposed to go here. And then have an extra step put out by another piece. Like this. And I need to make 4 of them. So let's start bridging them all together. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying this. Are you guys enjoying it? You guys enjoying me disseminate what kind of Pixar movie that we're looking at and building with? And my random... Too soon on those. But depending on how long this takes, we may transfer over to playing something else tonight. I don't know what it is going to be. You're playing your Jotun figure. Isn't that your Warhammer figure you picked up? By the way, are there any projects y'all are working on? Like, actual question, like, because... Thank you, Tiger. I'll do that in just a second, as soon as I finish putting this one together. A little bit more relaxed from our normal reign of chaos. All right, go get some rest, Tiger. We'll see you later. All right, 4 little bridges, all made up. I'm gonna be mad if they don't have Wally included here. Ah, okay. So now these all these bridges go around the base like this to actually give us our shape. There we go. And then one, two, three, and four to make our ring base. Because it has to be nice and smooth. Okay. And then we add, looks like we're adding more supporting struts, almost. Just kind of slowly filling in the ring to give it support and structure and base. Yeah. Cubian, if you're still here, I'm super excited about you getting those back uploaded. Ring, circle. Then I think it's the smooth one, right? Yep, smooth one here in the middle. And then build up another ring around it. So that's set there. We need this brown rod. Oh, now we're doing the mechanics of the actual joint down here. Okay, okay. Okay, so we slide this on. And we affix it into here. Like that. And then we slide on the other smooth here. And we slide this over top. And then this wheelie piece goes over top of that. Turn it up like this. Put the yellow and that on top. And then this will go hook in down here by the green. Okay, that's... And then we panel it in. I love, even though we're hiding a lot of the references, I love the fact that all of these references are so just baked in. That's hell of an in plain sight reference. Do you see that right there on the top? You see that gray and yellow with the little brown neck? Wow. that makes me smile so much. That's my goat. like I said, it's so. I just complained about it, but it's such an in plain sight reference. It's so cute, you know. Like you didn't have to be there, but it was there. I love how many little references are being just hidden in this as you go. All right, and we got some extra color. We got some extra color bits again. It's time for bag number 3. Remember as a kid I could do some solid impressions of Wally with the road noise I used to make the noise. I'm just gonna do this real quick because I can. And set these little stars aside and just him bouncing on the ball. Do 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 do. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I actually took it apart a little bit. Oops. Oh, look, it's flattened. Well, I'm trying to fix the ball now. People never grow up, they just get bigger. Yeah. All right, we got our base. Alright. And Ryan just sent me something awesome that I haven't seen in a while. There's a Larvitar now named after me, and I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be over in... I don't know where he is. Oh, I think I know where he is. But I just apparently there's now a Larvitar named after me. Oh, we're now building the body. We're now building the arm. Because now we're getting all of the old Bionicle style pieces and the Connect style pieces. And all the the silver screws and everything. Amar, does this ball look familiar to you? That's what we're building today. What if I told you that this ball also came with a lamp? A very particular lamp, in fact, known for crushing said ball. Or in many cases, the letter I. We're building the Pixar lamp right now, Mar. Like I said, there are so many references in it. Hi, hon. There's so many references in it. We've had Coco, we've had Wally, we've had Mike. Like, even in the ball, we got Remy. We got Remy and Linguini from Ratatouille. Mike and Sully from Monsters Inc. Buzz and Woody. And Russell and Carl from Up. And then we have the heroes. And the villains and some of the supporting characters from The Incredibles. Just in the ball. So it's super, it's making me, I'm smiling because I recognize all these references. All right, so now with all these particular pieces, I need to just kind of gently spread them out. So I need to find this piece and another specific piece. I've been playing D&D since 7, so I didn't get to see it built, but it's awesome to see it. Well, I mean, I understand. You've been busy. How you doing, Ren? I need to find... It's a straight piece like this. There it is. And it needs to go into this point here. And this one needs to come. Let's not throw the piece I'm working on. Goes in here. So now we get this little lever action. And then I need to take one of these little red pieces and one of these pieces. Slide that through down here. And then I need to close it up with the other side. Like so. And then I need to find the longer yellow piece to go through the other end. And so that on top here. So now it's kind of arm shaped. We got it started. Okay, so now I need to find another piece that's very weirdly oh, here we go, the inside out piece as I call it. And I need to find a 2 brick like this, except it has a cross hole through it. I hope this came with it and I didn't lose it somewhere. There it is. It just so side. Okay. Here we are here, and then we put 2 hole, 2 hole, and then we need to find another one of those upside downy bricks or inside outy bricks. There we go. Found it. And then we're making another double of these 2 holes. And then it finishes off on the bottom with a 2 wide flat stud piece. Like this. And then it gets covered like this. And should be another 2 wide flat piece on top. Like this. All right. And now I fill it with side studs like this. So be 8 of them. Man, this is way more technical than some of the other builds I've ever done. Even the game, it's more technical than the Game Boy one. And that's kind of impressive to me because I thought the Game Boy was pretty technical and everything. Okay, so now we have this weird brick. Oh. Okay, so this weird brick goes here. Okay. Now I gotta start a new thing. So here, with the little stud on top, put the 4 links out on either side. Grab another one of these little 3 hooks here. I'm gonna put another 2 stud underneath. Yep. So we end up with this weird looking doohickey right now. Oh, so okay, so I take this piece now, put this here underneath, and then I put a white cap on it. Oh no, I need to put it a little bit further. There we go. So, how was your? By the way, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of mumbling the words a little bit. How was your session today? There should be a little gripper piece. There's a little gripper piece. Well, I found Darth Vader's hand. Oh no. Alright. So now I gotta set that aside and work on another piece. A-frame. Flip it over. 2 studs here. Roundy studs here. And then I need a longer roundy stud here. And then I flip it back over and put a little white stud on top. There we go. And then I take it over here, attach it like that. Okay. Okay, that's looking like a mechanical arm piece. So we'll set that aside again. Okay, we're still working on it. Okay. 2 more arm pieces like this to hold it all together. A smooth 2-wide piece. Do I have another smooth 2-wide piece? I should. I also need a 3-long piece here. And a 3-long piece over here. Where is that smooth 2-wide piece? I thought I saw it before. found it. And then I chuck it. Hey, Ryu, how's it going? Ah, I see you're just vibing. Yep. We're right now making the Pixar lamp. We've already done the ball. Now we're making the lamp. This is so much fun. And there's so many references in it. Okay. So we're back here. Now I need another L piece. Okay, we're putting it like this with a stud here, and then that's a weirdly specific piece. It's like a 2 wide darker gray piece with a ball on the end. There we go. Yeah, that's lore. That's lore. Okay. So stud here. And then stud here. Get a smooth 3-piece here. And then another smooth 3-piece on the other side. And then I need a long 6 wide piece to go here. I hope there's another Lego set, but it references classics like Emperor's New Groove, Bambi, Treasure Planet, etc. I hope so too, but this one was specifically Pixar, right? Okay, so diagonal smooth here. Diagonal smooth here. And then one of these side bricky pieces. And then there's a weird one that I'm looking for now. It's like a long drape hook. Here we go. Long drape hook. And there's a roundy piece that goes attached to the side of it. There we go, found it. And then another 3 stud piece here, and then a little triangle like stopper. What's everyone's favorite Pixar shorts? See, that's one I haven't asked specifically. Like the little toy man, the little tin man, one of my favorites. I love the old school clown and the unicycle. It's so good in like its visual hilarity. And like all the music that was used with it. I think my favorite one is the snow globe. The snowman escaping the snow globe, I think, is my actual favorite one. What about you, Ryu? All right. So this attaches. Oh, you are a mechanical monster now. Okay. Well, you get another part of the arm on. All right. So, how many holes in this? 1, 2, 3, 7. It's a 7-holer. Okay. So I have 7-hole piece. White slide and stud. 3. Okay, so correction. Another white slide and stud, and then there's 3 gray slide and studs in the middle. By the way, what did you all have for dinner, by the way? I made some pasta and with some simple red sauce for me and Lorelai for dinner. Broth. Upset tummy, maybe? I haven't been hungry today, but I grated some broth, so I had something. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of want to go get more pasta after I finish this before we switch over to like games or something. Just because I am still hungry after dinner. And for context, the red sauce I made, it's a spinach and feta red sauce. Oh, okay, so we have a moving arm now. Interesting. I'm just curious of how they figured this out to make this build work the way it does, because this is like an exercise in like patience. Used 4 balloon cubes, so there was plenty of protein. I love them so much then, but a cup of broth does not taste right with fewer cubes. Another portion's technically wrong, but if it works and it tastes good, I think it works, right? So diagonally. Circle stud. Flat square. Lego engineers are built different. Oh yeah, for sure, right? Ball. It goes in Lego hole. Turn it around. 2 grays go in here on this side. Okay, this piece looks like this right now, and it's kind of wild. And now it's about to be pretty much covered. And it's going to be replicated on up here, effectively mirroring it and giving it structure. One, two, and 3. I slide the red rod through up here. Come on. Okay, the reason why I'm like, come on, it's kind of fighting me, was because this rod has to go through, and while it rotates, it's a sticky fit. And then the blue rod has to go down through this one. And then I need to cap the side off the same way as I did the other one. Oh. Stud, diagonal. And then I need to find another flat square. And there you go. So now it's mirrored, right? It's mirrored on both sides. So it goes in here. Thanks, Cynical. Are we making another one of those claws? Or like this piece here? God, this build is gonna make my brain melt at this rate. You know? Like, I remember older Bionicles, like the giant scorpion one, the dragonfly based one, like the really old ones that were like, they used rubber bands and everything with it instead of just gears. Before they were officially called Bionicle, if I remember correctly. Those were complex builds. Not like this. You know? Like, this is complex on another level. Because there's a lot of little parts and a lot of interesting parts, but like... you gotta be like on the top of it completely to make sure you don't mess it up, you know? It's doing more that same. It's doing the same thing as the piece down here at the bottom with all the silver studs on it now, but I think in like reverse almost, or well, mirrored rather, so that way you can it can have the hook over part. And it's going to make sure that I will slowly lose my fucking mind. Cause I gotta keep track of all the little parts and everything and like the angles that we have to put this in. You know? Am I missing a piece? I hope not. That's too long. Did I lose a piece? Or did they just not give me that piece? Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever had that happen with a set. Let me check the bags. Nope, not in that one. Not in that one. And not in that one. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to have to take a short break because one, I gotta use the bathroom, but two, I'm gonna see if I can find this piece. So I'll be back, everybody.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
back, everyone. Good news. It's not an important piece. It's just annoying. Now, if it was an important piece, I would be livid. Which I think there's another piece missing. Nope, never it is. There it is. Ooh. Always fun when that happens. The detective Alice in the most one. Well, see, like the thing is, it's not that I lost a piece. It's there's just a piece missing. You know? And sure, it's maybe not like the most important of pieces, but it's just like, really? Of all of the pieces you had to lose, like, sure, it was a kind of an extraneous piece, but it's annoying, right? I've been there since, except it was an important piece. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Thankfully, it's not an important piece it's missing. It's just annoying that it is. So now this is where it all comes together, right? So the little yellow piece down here goes to here. The blue piece nestles right up into here. And this red piece nestles up into here. Or not this red piece, but this red piece. So, and like I said, so like on this side, you have this nice smooth piece here. This side doesn't have it. So it's like, oh, come on. Right? Nope, that's too long for it. Yeah, so this is like the only pure smooth piece I have left, but it's one slide too long. So it's like bleh. And then down here, we put the little roundy bar at the bottom. Is this all extra? No, there's more pieces here. Okay, well, intentionally so. So this, it's here. So we take this tube, and we put these two bullet sliders. I'm calling them bullet studs into here. Then we put a blue rod through the middle of it, like this. Then cap them off with these white studs with the hole in the top. And then we take these hingy ones these hingy pieces like this, and then cap them off with the white caps. And these get held by the Darth Vader hands. I can attach them. There we go. There we go. All right. And then I fold it inside. Boss, are you sure about that? Okay, so it looks like this now. Now we gotta take one of this A-frames and do 2 roundy stud, 2 roundy stud, or then 3 and 3. Flip it over, the white studs on top of the ends here. And now, these long ones with the smooth that have the studs at the end, right? Igglybuff has escaped. Oh no! Anyways. Then I diagonal into a single stud. And it looks like I put the silvers on top. At the points of this A. So silver, 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 like that. Turn it over. Oh, okay, hold on. So I put one here. Oh, wait a second. Let's make sure I actually do this in the right direction. So I need to put it one down here in the bottom of this A. One down here in the bottom of this A. Okay. So we have a way to lock the hinge effectively. All right. L piece like this. Bullet comes through this side. Put the white piece down on top of that, like that. Feed the red little stick through the top here. Bionicle piece. Actual Bionicle piece, by the way. This is a piece that originated in Bionicle. One of the ball grippers. Don't take that out of context. And it looks like I'm going to make a sandwich basically the same way. Amar, I told you no. Okay, make that little sandwich. And then I need to run some blue rods through it. All right, and it looks like I need to set it up like this. And then we're gonna make another one of those A-frames again for the other side. So set this down. We can stud at the ends. Oops. Put the diagonal piece here and the square piece here. Oh, not the flat square. Square stud. And then silver, silver, and silver. Goes up here. We sandwich it onto everything going on up here. So now we have that arm. Yep. So this piece right here was supposed to be one shorter, but it's not. And I don't think I have other smooth pieces to kind of cover it. But we'll see what we have afterwards to see if I can fix that spot. Hell, I might even sneak in give text them as soon as Tuesday about you open up the package for the second belt, right? So now we need. Oh, we're making the lamp. We're making the lampshade part. I'm sorry. I love Lego so much, and I'm glad we're chilling out, listening to good music. You know, having all this time just to spend together and just take it easy once in a while. All right. I wish I had space for my Legos one day. Well, this kind of gives me more space to work with, weirdly enough, because instead of them being just in bags, in boxes, on shelves, they're now being built, which means they're not taking up as much space. All right, so let's get all of this. What is this? Oh, it's a rubber band. Okay. Oh, I have to feed these rubber bands through these. Oh. Oh, the Bionicle in me comes back. So remember how I was just talking about, you know, Bionicles used to use rubber bands for some of their stuff? This is almost one-to-one how they used to do it. With the little knobs here, you'd slip one rubber band on, right? And you slip it on the other knob here. And what it does is it makes it look like the little spring coil for the lamp. I see what you've done here, you magnificent bastards. I wasn't even expecting this, and I mentioned it, and it came out. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Ah. And it has enough bounce to be like the meme, or like the thing. All right, now this. No, I need the really long ones. I think it's these ones. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, and then I need these yellow pieces to kind of go onto these brown and stack them. It's a stack them 3 times. Stack, stack, stack. Make sure they're fully settled in. And now 2 of the blue ones. And then bullet slide in with the twisty on top. And then there's a double slide here in the middle. Slide the blue ones 1 and 2. Get them all put into place. Okay. So far, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it's cool. Turn it down like this. Okay. I grab the other one of these brown ones, and this red hookover piece, and I stick it in this way from the front, like that. And then I wedge this white L one like so. And then I stick that in on top like this and feed it through the blues on the bottom. That and that in there. Now we need to take the inside of here on these upper ones. We're putting these tan spots. The lower one, we're putting these double grays. And we're going to take this long gray piece feed it through, and then feed it through here. And then we're going to put it on top here. Wait a second. Hi, Oblivious. Hi, Damsel. How's it going? That's... Is this the... This is the fucking Pizza Planet truck. That's another Toy Story reference. It's so good. Oh, that's so funny. Had a good week. Off work for the next 3 days. Hell yeah. Oh, this is just one of them, Damsel. This is just one of them. There's so many more that we've had that are in the bottom here and in the ball. Okay, now we're working on the bulb. We've had Nemo, we've had Cars, we've had Turning Red, we've had Coco. You got a new figure for your collection? Hell yeah. Nope, this is the Pizza Planet car. My brain wanted to correct myself and like figure out what I'm looking at. Nope, I'm building the Pizza Planet car right now. I can tell you for a fact because we're dealing with little round tires. Because look at this. And if it wasn't clear enough, it's the Pizza Planet truck. And you want to know something funny about the Pizza Planet truck? If you guys don't actually know, it has been in it's been snuck in somewhere in almost every single Pixar movie has had a Pizza Planet truck in it somewhere. Almost every single one. So, I think it's a fun reference because I think it's like, it feels almost like a hidden Mickey. I'm sorry, I just kind of lost my train of thought because we're building the bulb right now. It feels almost like it's meant to be like a hidden Mickey kind of thing. It's so much fun. Okay, gray base. Put it inside like that. We have a lamp. And if we attach the lamp to the Bionicle part, the Bionicle ball gripper, I'm gonna set these aside real quick just because I know I'm gonna use them in just a second. But I'm sorry, I'm so happy because he has a little bit of the spring so you can do the little hops. Oh god, this makes me smile so much. All right, let's finish up the rest of the build. I gotta make sure I get this done so that way I can. I'm pretty sure this is meant to hold the ball. Artist, I need a little Persephone playing with the lamp. Ah, yeah, it is a stand for the ball. So the point of this is to be a stand for the ball, so when you decide to go pop off the sides here, oh, I put these pieces in upside down. I can attach that there and attach that right there. And Luxo can bounce on the ball. And he has his own little stand too. Oh, this makes me so happy. But we have one more thing that we gotta figure out, because I have some small spare parts from previous builds that I've done. And I'm gonna hide a secret on my lamp, because my lamp has this little spot right here that's supposed to have a smooth section. But I don't have the correct pieces for it. Or correct piece for it, rather. So I'm going to stick in. Can I do this? Yeah, I can stick these pieces in without it causing problems. Give me just a moment. Well, I'm gonna say he's already mostly white, so that's fine. What I can sneak in on my Luxo, a tiny bit of pink and blue. Because I know, Pride Month's over, but sneak a little trans flag coat on there. But yeah, that is Luxo. We have ourselves a cute little Luxo, and he has, in order to help cover that little spot of him, we have little trans flag colors right there for him, and we have the ball with all of the references in it. Yeah, Pride Month may be over now, begins Wrath Month, right? But Yeah. We now have our happy little lamp to go wiggle around. Look at some. I'm sorry. You know what? Before we head off for the night, I'm going to pull up, because I'm going to make it tonight a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm going to pull up the old Luxo Pixar short because we've completed the build. So, give me just a. We're going to move over to our typical, like, our gaming screen. So, give me just a moment. Scoop you over in the corner for now, right? Oh. There we go. But yeah, for the original, we'll do this as kind of like the wrap up for the original short. But yeah, no, this is where the original design comes from, and this is where the name Luxo comes from. You guys can hear it, right? Before I go further, I want to make sure you guys can hear it. All right, let's see if that's working for you guys. It doesn't seem to be catching, huh? Give me just a second. Let me see if I can fix this. It's not capturing. It's not capturing the audio. Let's see. There it goes. Sorry about that. I kind of wish there was a big, a big version of the lamp. I need to make him a cord. I'm gonna have to give him a cord later. He doesn't come with a cord, but I need to give him a cord soon. And they even have the crushed ball on the bottom of the base. Yeah, you did that. Yep, be sad. I'm literally playing with the new Lego build, just like he moves in the short. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy having done this. It's not even that big of a deal, but it's like But see, this literally is what kind of started, like, it's kind of started what we know Pixar for now, you know? Like, we associate so much of the growth of like Toy Story and everything with Pixar. And you have to understand that animation came out in 1986. So it is older than I am on this side of the hedge. So it's like, take that into consideration. It's technically older than me. But I remember growing up watching that short and so many of the other Pixar shorts so often that it is like core memories for me. But I'm going to go find us someone to go raid, though. Because we are done for the night. I'm going to take it easy. And looking at who is live at the moment, I'm going to have us go and raid. We're going to go raid somebody. Hold on. The one with the toy running from the baby screaming room. Ah, yes, the little Tin Man. The baby's terrifying, but remember, that was early CG, like early computer graphics, like actually early 3D. So, we are going to, I'm checking some people who are live, see how recent people are, you know, checking on other things, right? You know what? Starcross just went live not too, yeah, I was about to say, Metsu's Starcross went live not too long ago, and they're playing Wuthering Waves for the first time, so we're gonna go raid her. And I'm going to put up a raid message. If you have the emotes, you know, use them obviously, but you know, if you don't, you know, just show them a good time. Show them a raid. You know? Not ball defeated, but we're gonna do Luxa Lego raid. So we will see you guys all maybe tomorrow. Just kind of depends on how everything's going. But we will see you guys then. Night, everybody.
Welcome.